Alright, in this problem we want to find the second derivative of the function e to the power of 4x squared plus 1. So we're going to use the derivative rule, which says that the derivative of e to a function is equal to itself, e to that inside function, by the chain rule times the derivative of that function. So for our first derivative, we have e to a function, so it is itself e to the power of 4x squared plus 1 times the derivative of 4x squared plus 1 is 8x to the first. And that doesn't really simplify at all. So now we can go ahead and take the second derivative. Now for the second derivative, we've got to use the product rule because we have a product of two factors, e to this power and 8x. So by the product rule, we copy the first factor, multiply that by the derivative of the second factor. The derivative of 8x is 8, plus the second factor, 8x, times the derivative of e to the 4x squared plus 1. And for the derivative of e to the 4x squared plus 1, it is itself e to the 4x squared plus 1 times the derivative of its inside function, which is 8x. Okay, that's it, unsimplified. If you wanted to, you could factor, because both of these terms have a lot of common factors. They both have an 8, and they both have an e to the 4x squared plus 1. That would leave us with just a 1 in my first term, and with an 8 and 2 x's, so an 8x squared in my second term. But either of these answers ought to be acceptable.